Good evening. A pit bull attack in Roselawn leaves an elderly woman hospitalized and the dog owner hurt. Tonight, animal control and police try to figure out what caused the dogs to attack. 9 on your side's Amy Wattis is live at UC Medical Center, where that woman is recovering with what we know now. Amy?
Julie, tonight we're learning that this 77-year-old woman is in stable condition here at UC Medical Center, and neighbors say she lived alone right next door to the owner of the 2 pit bulls that attacked her. What's typically a quiet street in Roselawn, now a crime scene. Jonathan Palmore lives across the street from where 2 pit bulls mauled an elderly woman.
I knew her as Miss Old School. That's why I called her, because, she was a very old school lady. I used to help her out, here and there, taking groceries, stuff like that. Everybody on the street, pretty much knew her. She was a nice, elderly lady, sweet woman.
Palmore has lived on Sunnybrook Drive for about 4 years, but he says he's never actually seen the 2 dogs that attacked the woman.
Usually they're out barking at everybody. I've never actually seen them get loose, but yeah, they're usually out in the backyard barking at everybody. I'm actually kind of shocked that they actually got out.
Police say the woman was walking on the sidewalk in front of this house when the dogs darted out the front door.
It appears as if the animals acquired her, attacked her at one location, would let go, and then attack her again at a second location, and then possibly a third.
I was very shocked. I talked with the sergeant because he was like she was in bad condition, and did anybody know her or how old she was. So he said that they mauled her face and they was taking turns on her, the dogs was, and then they jumped on the owner.
The owner of the dogs managed to get one of the pit bulls off the woman and back in the house, but got bitten up in return. When a police officer arrived, the second pit bull darted towards him. So the officer fired 2 shots at the dog, striking it.
Pit bulls really shouldn't be in a neighborhood like this with elderly people. It's kind of sad what happened to the lady.
Now both of those pit bulls are in the custody of the SPCA tonight. The owner of those 2 dogs was taken to Jewish of Kenwood Hospital. Now as for that elderly woman who's here at UC, we'll continue to monitor her condition for you. Amy Wattis, 9 on your side, live from UC Medical Center.
All right, Amy, for years, pit bulls were considered vicious dogs and were banned within Cincinnati city limits. That changed, though, last year when a new Ohio law went into effect. Back in 2012, Cincinnati City Council approved a motion removing breed-specific language from an ordinance defining a vicious dog. Ohio lawmakers followed suit. Pit bull owners are now being eligible for standard insurance premiums, and shelters will be able to promote adoption.